A sea with all this foam is a sea that it is not calm. So probably there is a lot of wind. And this wind could easily tear the sail of a boat with some fragility like these old boats. But in this case, it was not the sail of the boat that was torn. What was torn was the canvas where this boat is painted. So in this video I invite you to follow me in the beginning of the process of the consolidation of this tear. In my analysis, I came to the conclusion that the frame also has a small ornament that it is broken. And to have a better access to the painting, I do have to take it out of the frame. This painting is attached to the frame with several nails that I have to cut, so I make sure the painting is totally free and there are no more nails holding it to the frame. The first steps that I'm going to take make part of the conservation. With this I mean that I'm going to take care of the first actions in order to stabilize this painting. In what concerns to the structure of the painting, the stretching frame is in good condition and the canvas is well nailed to the stretching frame and also in good condition. So there is no need to disassemble the canvas from the stretching frame in this situation. The priority is the stabilization and consolidation of the big tear in the central area from the painting, and for that I need to make a deeper analysis using a magnifier glass. With this I can see much better the damage the tear have done to the painting. I can notice that the canvas and the paint do not overlap each other, what is very good and make my intervention easier and less invasive. Otherwise, I would have to make some adaptations on the canvas to avoid this situation. But I also notice that I need to consolidate the paint along the tear. If I do not do this with my manipulation, it can result in paint loss. So to make sure the paint remains in its place, I will use a glue solution that I make with some fish gelatin glue in a very low concentration. And I do apply this glue in the whole tear, in the front and in the back of the canvas. Before joining this tear, it is necessary that the canvas is completely at the same level. As you can see from the image, at this moment there are parts of the canvas that are higher than others, and this has to be corrected. After thinking about what would be the best way to achieve this, I concluded that in this situation I will follow what I imagined in several layers. So in this process of layers, I start with the table, I put a layer of Melinex, then I lay down the painting over this layer, a layer of blotting paper, and another layer of Melinex. Over this layer I put a piece of wood, and over this piece of wood, making pressure, I put a heavy weight. So I start by laying down this piece of wood that I am sure is totally flat. I do apply this layer of Melinex and I lay down the painting over this layer. This layer is to protect the painting. I make sure the paint is and the canvas is totally flat, and I'm going to put over the canvas a piece of blotting paper that I do apply with a little bit of moist, but very soft. So I will adapt this blotting paper over the canvas. Over this blotting paper, I will lay down another layer of Melinex, and this Melinex will prevent the moist that is in the blotting paper from evaporate too quickly. Over the Melinex, I lay down a piece of wood which will distribute the pressure more evenly. This pressure is given by the various weights that I put on top. This will help the canvas to be more flat, becoming ready to receive the following treatments. I will have to leave the painting like this for about 2 or 3 days. Meanwhile, I suggest you to watch this video here, and this process continues on my next video. Thank you for watching, and I meet you on the next video.